And this is the moment Khalid ibn al-Walid, R.A., changed history. In May of 633 A.D., on the burning plains of ancient Iraq, two worlds met. One was an aging empire, weakened by decay and division. The other was a rising force, driven by discipline, faith, and speed. Against overwhelming odds, a single commander crafted a battle so precise that historians still study it today. This is the Battle of Walaja. The world on the brink, emotion, serious, ominous. The early 7th century was an age of collapse. Great empires, once unshakable, now stood exhausted, drained by war, rebellion, and corruption. The Sassanid Persian Empire was unraveling. Court intrigue weakened leadership. Provinces rebelled. Armies lost morale. Only weeks earlier, Persian forces suffered shocking defeats at the Battle of Chains and the Battle of the River. Both losses came at the hands of a smaller Muslim army from Arabia. For Persia, these were not setbacks. They were warnings. Emperor Yazdegerd III faced a choice: withdraw and lose the West, or strike back with force. He chose war. Counterplan emotion, confident, foreboding. Persia answered with numbers and tradition. A massive counteroffensive was ordered. Two armies were raised. The first, led by the veteran General Zagar, numbered up to 50,000. His mission was simple: find Khalid ibn al-Walid, R.A., engage him, and hold him in place. The second army, under Bahman Jadhuyi, waited near Ctesiphon. Once Khalid was committed, it would advance and seal the trap. Geography favored Persia. Between the Tigris and Euphrates, escape was limited. On paper, the plan was perfect. It relied on one mistake: that Khalid would be too slow. Khalid ibn al-Walid's intelligence and decision emotion: alert, decisive. Khalid ibn al-Walid, R.A., Saifullah, the sword of Allah, was more than a warrior. He mastered intelligence and momentum. Scouts moved through the night. Informants crossed the desert. The Persian plan reached him in time. Waiting meant destruction. So Khalid chose speed. He advanced before the Persian armies could unite, intercepting Zagar near Walajah. With that decision, the Persian strategy collapsed. The battlefield at Walajah, emotion, analytical, controlled Walajah, was open and wide. Flat plains, low ridges, gentle hills. Zagar deployed with confidence. Dense infantry lines. Armored cavalry prepared for frontal assault. His rear was protected by high ground. To the Persians, the Muslim army looked exposed. They were wrong. Under cover of darkness, Khalid split 4,000 elite cavalry into two wings. Led by trusted commanders, they disappeared behind the ridges. No fires, no sound. By dawn, the battlefield was already lost. The battle begins. A calculated stalemate, emotion, rising tension. At sunrise, the armies collided. Steel struck steel. Dust filled the air. Arrows darkened the sky. For hours, neither side broke. The Persians pressed forward with numbers. The Muslim army held with discipline. Slowly, the Muslim center began to fall back. To the Persians, it looked like victory. They took the bait. The trap closes. Double envelopment. Emotion. Sudden intensity. Commanding. As the Persians advanced, their formation stretched. Order faded. Momentum took control. Then Khalid gave the signal. From behind the ridges, Muslim cavalry thundered onto the field. One wing struck the rear, the other crushed the flank. At the same moment, the Muslim center stopped retreating and surged forward. The Persian army was surrounded. This was double envelopment, one of history's deadliest maneuvers. At Walajah, It was perfect. Collapse and chaos. Emotion, dark, tragic, encircled. Persian discipline shattered. Orders vanished. Units broke. Panic spread. Soldiers ran, but every path was closed. Cavalry cut down escape routes. Infantry pressed from all sides. The fighting lasted until sunset. General Zagar fled into the desert. He did not survive. Few lived to remember Walajah. Aftermath and strategic impact. Emotion, calm, heavy. The victory was complete. Armor, weapons, and banners lay scattered across the field. There was no celebration. Khalid ibn al-Walid, R.A., saw the wider war. Another Persian army still waited. Within days, the Muslims marched again toward Ulais. Walajah was not the end. It was the beginning. Military legacy of Walajah. Emotion. Respectful, authoritative Walajah remains a masterclass in warfare. Superior use of terrain. Deception through feigned retreat. Perfect coordination of infantry and cavalry. Victory through speed, not numbers. Historians compare it to Hannibal at Cannae. Yet Walajah was fought with fewer men, fewer resources, and harsher conditions. It stands among history's greatest battlefield achievements. Closing reflection. Emotion, reflective, powerful Walajah was more than a battle. It marked the rise of a commander who shattered empires and reshaped history. On that day, the sword of Allah struck with precision, and the world was never the same.